Hi everybody, welcome to Matthew's Equestrian Centre. This was, as you can tell, an equestrian centre, which is where horses would go on parade and they go on shows, etc, etc. It was made by a guy called Tony Rocco, who was a professional wrestler back in 1970s. And the reason why it's called Matthew's Yard, or Equestrian Centre, is because it was named after his son, who unfortunately died. Yeah, and basically it's just a fascinating place, really. Abandoned as always, like many things. Technically we're not allowed to be here, that's fine, whatever, we're documenting history. I'm kind of in that mood of like, I don't really care today, bring it on. Yeah, fascinating. Unfortunately the Kent County Council, or the Medway Council, eventually decided they couldn't be able to fund it properly, and it was actually in use in 1980s for horse riding and stuff. So there you go, fascinating bit of beginner's history for you all to begin with. We're obviously going to go in, let's do this, so see you in a minute, bye. Yeah, I haven't done much talking yet. It's just nice to actually take it in for a change. Yeah, I think the thing with it is it's such a tragic story. You know, really, the fact of this equestrian centre could have been a really important horse riding facility for people in Kent, and because of the council's lack of funding, then it made it, you know, non and void really. And the fact that obviously he named it after his son who passed away, it's, you know, all right, he was a professional wrestler in the 1970s, so he's not exactly going to be. He might not. It might not be his forte about riding, but it was about a guy's passion. And I think that's the most important thing that needs to be remembered when you're here, because it's quite a common place to have and explore. You know, the reason why I haven't done it in a while, actually, I'll come back to it, because as you know, I've been to all these places before, blah 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 blah, it's boring now, but I just haven't recorded them, blah blah blah. It's because, well look, you know, I just kind of want to explore it. I don't want to have to worry about filming it, so it's probably a reason why I don't worry about it too much. Now, weirdly enough, I have actually walked across here before. In fact, I've walked across around there before. But yeah, not today, I don't think. Let's try and make it to the other side though. Yeah? Come on then, we'll go. And also I want to try and film it in real time if possible today without having any stop gaps. Just makes it easier for me to record really, I guess, you know. It's okay. You've never been here before. First impressions.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's huge. It's a lot bigger on the inside than it was on the outside.
Oh yeah. Be such a, I was saying to the people upstairs, the people. The people.
When you talk to yourself.
People's Republic of aka the Lightworker, is that it's a depressing story really, isn't it? You know, this guy built this, named it after his son, and the council couldn't afford to sort of turn it into a full-time sort of stable facility for shows, etc, etc.
It's a shame.
It is a shame.
Because you can see so much would have been done here.
Unfortunately, there was a couple of major fires that happened, and which is why this place has obviously got like a bit of a reputation now for sort of being quite dangerous, even more so than it used to be. Yeah, it's a weird one, you know. I'm often surprised by, like, you know, what's left really here. Sort of imagining its heyday though, can't you? Like being all these horses and, you know, like the crowds and everything else, you know, all around it. Incredible, isn't it? I mean, that is a full balcony. It goes all the way around. suppose probably the only one benefit now is that it, you know, don't know, it's kind of cool for wildlife, but which is great that it's sort of been turned over. But apart from that, you know. I know some of you are probably getting like, oh god, this is boring now. Well, you know, you can always switch off, but for me, I'm here to document it all the way around, what's left. Oh mate. The pigeons are massing. Okay, you've got a torch on your phone. Yeah, we didn't bring torches. We didn't get in there, but if you're not a fan of birds, then don't come here. Cooker. Can you see that is the question? Yeah, look, and there's a vent that goes out of it. Lovely asbestos. Before anybody says anything, it does say it's trespassing on here, but if you know your rules and your regulations, trespassing basically in this country, unless it's MOD or signed or basically somewhere like where the royals would live, okay? Otherwise, it's only trespassing if you trying to word this correctly, if you cause damage or make any breakages, etc, etc. Yeah, you'll correct me, I've sort of said that a bit wrong, haven't I, really, but
What?
about the whole trespassing thing, but I'll be alright.
It's not like you can't break anything in it.
Well, no, exactly. I mean, like some of the 2 fires and everything, I mean, yeah. Let's be fair, a lot of you have been here before, so. You okay?
Just don't want no pigeon fur going up my nose.
No pigeon for Kay. Let's try and head back down. Oh, finger of doom was covering my camera.
No, I'm going to get hit by a pigeon or get pooped on.
Alright, well, it's good luck.
If we get out of here with Eva, then we're lucky. It's not all right.
There's your toilets. Yeah.
Pigeon burger now.
There's a joke in there about Medway, isn't there?
What's that?
Well, what's changed?
True.
That sounds so rude, but we can say it because we are from Medway, so. Changing rooms. Toilets and changing rooms.
Sticks a pin.
Oh, gentleman toilet, sir.
Well,
I've never
I
seen
wonder
it
if
before.
they-
Maybe it's still being used. That must have been the ladies then. Yeah. I haven't noticed that before.
they scratch it. On that one.
Fan there. Which what we sort of saw. It's alright, I'm talking to the millions and millions of YouTube followers that I've got. Right. Shall we make our way out then, dear?
Long and dark.
I know, right?
TRG. The retarded genius.
Can you just say that for everybody, just in case I didn't catch that? That was quite funny.
TRG, the retarded genius. I did have to actually read that.
And they knew that we were coming.
And they knew we were coming.
Knew we were coming.
Yeah, see? Retarded genius. Which one is that though? It's like Laura and Hardy.
I think actually, if you just break it down and sort of say retard and genius, so I'm like obviously the genius. Look, this is the paddock bit. Oh, that's all right. Sorry. You're busy.
Oh wow.
The thing with Kay now is that ever since she's got a YouTube channel and she's like getting loads and loads more followers, she like don't need me anymore. See what I mean? She does it for Instagram and everything else, you know. Yeah, look, these are the paddocks. So should we try and get a little bit closer to see that? Look, size, name. Okay, you can't see that out there. I'm going to try and get closer. Don't try this at home, kids. Yeah, don't worry about it, Kay, I've got it. Don't worry about it. So, yeah, look, it says signed by out of London Horse Equipment. Amazing bit of history. Another one over there. Oh dear, there we go.
So gracefully.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. As you know, Kay likes to film me falling over and not looking as cool as I reckon I should. So she was dying to sort of see me stack it just
If
then.
I get £250 off you being friends, you know it will be spent on you.
Better be. Whilst I'm in hospital with a broken leg.
And your computer game.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it'd have to be if I've broken my leg, I can't get out.
I'm not making a good one.
Anyway, right, shall we call it, I don't know. I want to call it there, because everybody's probably fallen asleep now and switched off. It is what it is at the end of the day. It's a former equestrian centre. There's probably thousands of clips of people going in here, doing this. For me, I wanted to finally document it. Another one of those that finally gets to document videos. It's probably one of the saddest bits of history in Medway, I think. Just because of the story of it, and if there are people out there who care about history at all, then, you know, let's document it, because we know this might not be here, you know, in a matter of years, you know, and it's sad. But with anything in life, you know, things move on, things get rebuilt on, and all I can say to the people out there who've got a problem with me going to a place like this is I'm not going to apologise for documenting history, but I will apologise to the people out there who, I don't know, I'll apologise for obviously the sheer stupidity that I get up to sometimes with the way that I do things. I will apologise for that, especially my mum who's watching, because my mum sometimes watches these and she's like, Christ, I've only got one son. If he dies, that's it. So hi mum, and thank you as always for watching. Come on Kay, come on, let's be a part of this together. Don't look freaked out, you douche. No, don't touch me.
Bye!
Bye everybody.